Debt doesn't always happen overnight. Darryl France saw his grow slowly.
You know, you put something on credit card and it's kind of out of sight, out of mind.
Coupled with large expenses like an out-of-state move, childcare, a car, and for a time his family had one income.
I'm literally just paying enough, to pay the limit, and that would be kind of my balance until the next month when the interest hit, right? So just seeing how it was compounding and the time that it would take with me paying the minimum to pay it off just kind of started to get stressful.
His debt grew to around $25,000, and that's when he realized he needed help.
I didn't want to take on another loan in order to pay back. I just didn't see like that would be, the smart way to go about it.
He knew about debt consolidation. He was still making payments, didn't yet qualify for debt settlement, so he looked into debt management.
We walk every consumer through a financial analysis. We establish a budget. That's something that a lot of folks haven't done before, to understand what's coming in, what's going out. And then we take a look at assets, expenses, income, creditors, who you owe, how much you owe, what the status of the debt is. And then we can determine if you might be a good fit for a debt management plan and what your creditors will do as far as an interest rate reduction goes.
Money Management International, a nonprofit debt counseling agency, negotiated Darryl's 25% interest rates to just under 6%. And in roughly 4 years, he paid off his 6 credit cards. But it wasn't without sacrifice, including having to immediately close those cards.
It all just really came down to being smarter with my budgeting. Maybe this month we can't go out to eat as much, or we don't take a vacation this year. Just making small sacrifices here and there for the greater good.
What did this service cost? Darryl paid a small monthly fee.
Repayment I make, there's a $40 fee that goes to MMI for their processing and providing the service, which I found more than reasonable, considering the heavy interest charges that I was paying on each card. Right, that was a drop in the bucket comparatively.
Thomas said this option isn't for everyone, but it can be a lifeline to those in need of expert advice.
A few years ago, the average consumer came to us with about $20,000 in unsecured debt, and that number is now closer to $30,000.
Darryl, like many others, worried about stigma and the shame of asking for help, but now he's sharing his experience to encourage others to take that step towards financial freedom.
I would just say, once you get out of debt, because you can get out of debt, stay out of debt, right? Just find ways that you don't need to rely on the credit card so much. And again, if you're going to use them, just make sure you use them wisely.
I hope you enjoyed that Matter for Mallory. To watch more Matter for Mallory stories, click the box in the corner and be sure to tap that circle and subscribe to WMAR 2 News for quick access to great content posted every day.